Hey, look at that. It's another atheist. And he's upset. Probably because he doesn't think it seems very fair for a loving God to let people spend eternity in hell just because they don't know about him. This sounds like a valid concern. Luckily, it's not. And there's a lot of theories as to why it's not a valid concern. For example, some people say that we all sin, and because of that, we all deserve to go to hell. But, in His infinite mercy and grace, God has predetermined to extend salvation to some, but not to others. So if there are unevangelized people, aka people who haven't heard the gospel, and they have never known God, it's simply because God chose not to extend salvation to them. And this isn't unfair, because it's simply God choosing to carry out justice for the crime of sin. But some Christians disagree. For example, some people say that those other guys are super wrong, and people aren't predestined for heaven or hell. Salvation is based on free will and an individual choice to put faith in God. And if a person has never heard the gospel, they haven't had the chance to choose to put their faith in God. Therefore, God, in His infinite grace and mercy, may choose to extend salvation to them. And I've only explained two theories about the fates of unevangelized people, and it was probably a bad and oversimplified explanation at that. But the point is, there's a lot of theories about what happens to those who never hear the gospel, and it's not entirely clear which one is correct, mostly because the proponents of these differing theories have very strong exegetical evidence for their respective sides. But we do know with 100% certainty there is one way the Bible tells us we can go to heaven. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised Him from the dead, you will be saved. And we're taught this in Romans 10 verse 9. So even if it's possible that the unevangelized can still go to heaven, we should still spread the gospel, just in case. You know? Also, feel free to debate and voice opinions and questions in the comments, but please don't use any no-no words